Who that talk about beating them Tigers? Who that talk about beating them Tigers?
These vans, sort of rolling LSU triptychs, are becoming increasingly prevalent. One of the first fans to have one was Gene Ogeron from Harvey. Swabbed in 25 coats of lacquer, it is a dazzling $30,000 example of the high cost of cheering.
One of our famous ball players from the past, Billy Cannon, All-American Heisman Trophy winner. Y.A. Tittle before his time. You can tell by the difference of the helmet. They're both older. And this is Ronnie Estee, plays for LSU, local bar from Viola Foosh down there. And Fred Miller. And this is Tommy Casanova. This is
many LSUers have almost encyclopedic recall of former Tiger players. It is a legitimate interest. LSU football goes way back. What they played was almost another game. Turn-of-the-century football was called a train wreck. One play could last 5 minutes. It was not considered over until the referee said so. The player left the game only when an injury prevented him from continuing. It wasn't a game for sissies. In fact, by 1905, the game had reached an apotheosis of violence. 150 people were badly injured, and 18 died. Teddy Roosevelt threatened to ban the game. LSU's seasons were better than average for the first 25 years. In 1909, they were undefeated with a team largely composed of imported ringers, a practice employed by a number of Southern schools. That year, during the Auburn game, a player named Cap Gandy, perhaps setting the style for unborn Tiger fans, threw an opposing player into the 8-piece band that performed along the sidelines. It may be the last recorded instance where an LSU player was more rambunctious than the fans watching him. That would all change soon enough. Huey Long was coming their way. Huey had a healthy interest in LSU football. He composed the fight song, hired and fired coaches and band directors. Some say his interest in the band surpassed that of the team. He actively recruited players and supervised their training table by forcing some to drink sour milk, his personal prescription for health. On at least one occasion, he roamed the sidelines and called plays. And following an especially thrilling win, he summarily appointed an LSU quarterback to the legislature, rather excessive, even in Louisiana. When the Barnum and Bailey Circus was going to open on a Saturday night, the Kingfish effectively canceled the performance by threatening the owners with the prospects of dipping all their animals at the state line. When he felt that LSU fans should travel to games at reduced rates, he blackjacked the railroads with the threat of a $4 million bridge assessment. The owners became LSU fans overnight. Despite the governor's histrionics, LSU did not play a perfect season until the year that has become sort of a date reckoner in Louisiana, 1958. That was also the year that the Tigers won the national championship under a young head coach named Paul Dietzel. But more to the point, from 1958, what had been conventional fan support took on slightly excessive overtones. Tiger Stadium turned into a loony bin and has been sold out ever since. The only way to really appreciate this is to go there on Saturday.
Here we go, Tigers, here we go. Come on, Bobo. All right, Dave, open up. We're ready for Freddie. Hey, Bo. Woo! Oh, yeah, look at this. Got a cake. Got everything. What the hell you got in there, Bo? A football paraphernalia. All right, Jalapeno, open the door, babe. Load her up. We gotta give him a bow, Bo.
On the left is restaurateur Axel Strombo. On the right, Jim Sullivan. Both are LSU fans in good standing and are embarking on a certified pilgrimage. It is a ritual that, with variations, is repeated numberless times across the state when the Tigers play at home.
You ready? That's a good-looking hat, huh? Tell the truth. We don't have to buy it when we get up there. Ain't bad, Bo. What do you mean ain't bad, Bo? That's a damn good-looking hat, pal. You're right, you're right. You know? Look out, John, you going with the snake bite kid. Hey! Got your little cup theater?
Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love.
Free Tiger.
This
My first experience when I walked through LSU Stadium was just unbelievable. And I've been a fan ever since. We've had a lot of hectic trips. It was really, really something to see. It gave me goosebumps, you know. It just moved me.
This is a place where time has put a lot of people to rest. Let me give you a little list of the people they put to rest.
Give me a little list of the people they put to rest.
They put to rest Notre Dame here.
The man receiving the LSU histogram is Pete Rodriguez, a novice to fanhood. He is also about to discover that while true love for LSU football might take some time to develop, with the trip, at least half the fun is getting there.
Of course.
Georgia Tech, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and them tramps.
From Chalmette.
No, those tramps from Auburn, Bo, not Chalmette. They don't play Chalmette. Chalmette, they ain't got a college yet.
Yeah, but
We used to go up on a train, which was really kicks. We'd rent a bedroom on the train in later years. We'd go up there. On the way up, we'd be playing cards, having a few drinks. Then we'd go to the stadium, which was fantastic because you didn't have to worry about driving home. If you had a few too many, and you get up in the stadium. And I've seen some of the best players at LSU: Stovall, Jimmy Taylor, Cannon, Tyler LaFosse, their quarterbacks, Sween, Burt Jones, and it's just been a fantastic deal.
Here we go, Tigers, here we go.